Hello, my beautiful trap stars. You see the cup, so you already know the vibe. This is going to be our coffee cup reading, okay? So I had two cups that I had made. So I'm going to be putting out two coffee cup readings, basically, okay? And then we'll start making more. I'm not going to make another cup of this Turkish coffee and have all these cups just waiting. So with that being said, a special welcome back to all my OG subscribers. I love you guys deep. He, she, they, them in all of my readings. Flip it, twist, reverse it, however you need to. However, if it do not fit, do not make it stick, okay? So let's get into this. I'm almost afraid to open this. So off the rip, what I'm hearing is big surprises. Like big surprises. There's just this joyful anticipation. It's like, I want to flip this over, but I'm like nervous because like, well, what is it? Okay. Like I want to shake it and I want to do all these things as if it's like a Christmas gift. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could be receiving a gift from someone, or there can just be a surprise. Okay. A surprise that's about to take store in your life. Did I say that right? A prize that's about to take store? No, I don't know. Neither here nor there, y'all. I've already y'all, Turkish coffee is so strong. I'm cracked out. Like I'm cracked out. I gotta take a shower after this because I got the zoomies, okay? I'm ready to just start running everywhere. So forgive me because this is about to be that thing. So let's look into this. Oh, this one's still a little sticky. Wow. So this is our cup. Okay. And this is our plate. So I did this one the other day. It's like not, so it looks like it's wet, but then it's not really that wet. So I feel like something can appear to be one way, but it's actually another way. Okay. And this is something that you need to be wary for. Okay. For some of you guys, I feel like it's time to make an appointment, to go get your reproductive health checked, okay? Whoever that message is for. Maybe you haven't gone in a while, or, maybe you're looking to kind of have a child, or maybe you don't want to have any more kids. I don't know, but I'm just hearing for some of you guys, it's time to make an appointment, okay? Male or female, in regards to your reproductive, like, okay, or maybe it's about to be your annual appointment. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but I am picking up on that energy, with this, but it's giving like something, and let me tell you, if it's not that, it's giving like you need to heal your sacral chakra. Okay, you have a lot of energy, like you see all this darkness, and then we have this womb, right? This uterus. It's giving like you need to cleanse that energy and heal your sacral chakra. For some of you guys too, ladies, I hate to be TMI, but if you feel like you've been purging a lot more than normal, or if it's about to occur, like that's your body trying to heal this womb. Okay. So something about healing your womb is very significant, or healing that energy within that sacral chakra. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We're going to put that to the side because that's that. Let's see. So this cup is a little different than the other one, as we can tell. Wow. Okay, so for some of you guys, you're going to have two paths to choose from, okay? I feel like one path is going to seem short and sweet, and the other path can seem a little scarier, but it's the complete opposite, okay? So it's giving, I'm just seeing someone be like, oh, this path is beautiful, I'll go down this one. And it turns out to be absolute hell. And this other path that looked dark and scary actually ended up being very beautiful. So maybe it's time for some of you guys to do some sort of shadow work within yourself. Okay, I'm hearing that. I don't know. That's just really what I'm picking up on. I'm also seeing a giraffe. So it's like, giraffes are vegetarians, right? So it's giving like maybe some of you guys are switching your diet, or you need to, or you're being called to fast, okay, at this time. So just take that if it resonates, okay? But let's get into this cup, because this cup has a lot going on in here. I see a lot of obstacles, and I feel like they're dissipating. I feel like you're finally getting to a point where you're able to breathe, whoever I'm talking to. But I see that you've gone through a lot of obstacles to get to this point. And so if you feel like you're still going through these burdens and things, you know, baby, just take a deep breath. This cup is completely different than my other cup, which was absolutely crazy. And I'm trying to think of when I drank this cup, what was that day, or what was going on? Like, I have no idea. But you know, also I'm seeing like a teapot and it's blowing smoke. You know how a teapot will blow the steam? So I feel like for some of you guys, you might need to blow some steam, maybe to go out into nature, okay? Find something that relaxes you, that's very healthy. Or maybe you've been drinking a lot of tea lately, but I'm just seeing things starting to kind of finally fall into place. It's like after a period of marching, you know, in fighting and all that stuff, I'm seeing like things are slowly starting to subside and life is starting to finally, the clouds are finally gone, okay? I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. That's what it's given, okay? We have initial Y here as well as T. Okay. YT. That's what I'm seeing clear as day, right? And I'm also seeing like some sort of raccoon here. So, you know, I feel like you're always in the shadows in regards to things, but yet you're very intelligent. Okay, so I don't know, something about that significant. Someone could listen to like rock music, or they can have like this little emo side to them, is what I'm picking up on. Okay, you might not really, whoever this person is, I feel like you really don't tell the world what you have going on. And, you know, you just try to figure out ways to make it work for yourself. And that's all this guck around here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like a snail that's leaving its slime, its mucus behind. It's, you know, and so whoever you are, I feel like things are about to clear up for you. And you will start to feel lighter, okay? And so as we move on and as things start to clear, then now we have these different paths that we can choose from, okay? We have 1, 2, 3 options that we can choose from. And before I told you out here, we had 2 different options. So it's like a third one appears, and, you know, Spirit is saying, it's crazy because this side looks lighter, right? And it looks like this will be such an easier path. And this side over here looks darker, exactly like what I said out here, okay? And then we have that one other path where I feel like that's just, you can just be stuck. You can choose to say no, right? And so this other path, it's like, even though it's clear, there's so many different obstacles and things in the way, while this other path looks dark, but it leads, it's a shorter journey, and it leads to the same place, to the same thing. Like, it leads to actually something greater, you know. Something about ants could be significant. Maybe you're finding ants in your house, okay? Or maybe, you know, you have an ant problem, you need to call an exterminator or something of that sort. But ants can be significant. Maybe you stepped in an anthill, I don't know. But wow. And then look over here. This is crazy. I feel like whoever this is, whoever I'm talking to, I just feel like you had a lot going on, and I feel like you kept everything to yourself, and you either got to a point where you just broke, okay? And that's why things are falling into place, because you broke everything, or, you know, or you just feel like, you know, or things are just going to fall into place after a period of you just hiding. Like, this is someone who literally, if you are in this period and you have not been doing the shadow work, you're going to need to. There's just a lot of the past that's coming into the future and coming to kind of bother you. It's like a bunch of tests. Like, you say you healed this, but have you? You say you healed that, but have you? It's like a bunch of different tests that are coming in, and depending on how you see things is how difficult, I guess I should say, this test is going to be. But whoever this person is, they carry a lot, and Spirit is really saying it's time for you to heal that. Like, you need to let all of that go before it blows up in smoke and then you can't fix it. That, I'm gonna leave that cup where that's at, because that was a lot of energy. And then I'm seeing paranoid on one of these decks. So I feel like you can be very cautious or insecure or very guarded at this time, or maybe that's how you've always been. You know, I'm not saying you need to put people in your business or anything, but what I am saying is, if you need help, you need to be able to ask for help, okay, during these times, or whatever this is. Sorry, guys, I'm waiting on one more card, and it's not. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Bitch, better stop playing with me. All right, what else does my trap stars need to know at this time? That card wanted to show itself. So we're seeing the King of Wands, and now we're seeing the Queen of Wands, right? And so, whoa. Two of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Two of Cups. So twos can be following you at this time. Again, I feel like, you know, you show the world, you know, a different side of you than what you actually feel on the inside. Like the world would think shit is sweet, but in all reality, it's not. And Spirit is saying, like, it's time for you to choose a different path. Like, it's time for you to go on and heal these things about yourself, so you can actually move forward. You see, we have the Ace of Swords, so you can move forward and clear your minds, you know. There's just a lot of, baby, there's a lot of mental health things occurring at this time, okay? And again, even though you appear strong and like a leader on the outside, and the inside, emotionally speaking, you know, there's a lot of things that need to be healed, okay? And so Spirit is saying now is the time to release these burdens, okay? You're carrying a lot of burdens, and you need to really release them. You need to cut through them, okay? And start moving forward with your life, okay? This is, I don't know who, this is a very specific reading. I don't know who this is for. Okay, very specific reading. Some of you guys need to learn to love yourself the proper way, okay, so you can heal your emotions. But I do see, again, with this hard work and with this shadow work, you're going to make some sort of recovery, and you're going to be able to balance out. Like, even though this seems negative, it's like, this is what you needed to hear. Like, you just needed to hear this, because these are the things that you need to do. You're all right. You are loved. You are valued. You are all these things, but you need to cleanse and clear your womb out, because I feel like, you know, that's a part of the reason too. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of trauma that's stored in your womb area. And I feel like, look, literally, a lot of trauma stored in your womb, and it's just time for you to purge that so you can feel lighter, you know, and so you can enjoy life the way that you want to, okay? There's something about that, but I do see some relief coming in. If you do have to make a doctor's appointment or something like that, I also feel like you're going to be safe, like you're okay. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? You just needed to get that checkup, or you just needed to, you know, you needed to hear it yourself, whatever the case may be. But I feel like after you cleanse this womb and things of that sort, I feel like your love for life is going to look differently. It's going to feel differently, and it's going to allow you to really move forward, okay? But it starts with that womb. You really need to go in and cleanse that sacral chakra, okay? Or do this fast, or do this diet, whatever this is, but you need to do this in order to move forward, is what I'm hearing, right? Right. But you have a lot of beautiful blessings coming after you complete this challenge. Whoever this message is for, it's like you have just a little bit more to do, okay? You have a little bit more to conquer before you can reach this point. So with that being said, let's see if the cosmos have any messages for us, and then we're going to close out this reading. Any messages for my trap stars in regard to this reading? Spirit, is there any divine advice that you would like to give us at this time? I would just like to take one or two cards, please, and thank you. One or two cards, Spirit. Y'all, there ain't nothing flying out. Perfect. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Yeah, that's sitting in your sacral chakra, okay? That's sitting in your sacral chakra. All those lovers that you loved who didn't love you back, all that trauma that might have happened to you as a child or as a teenager, you know, any miscarriages that you may have had, or any stuff, all those things are lingering, and it's time for you to cleanse, okay? It's time for you to purge. It's time for you to let it go. Fellas, I'm talking to you as well. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, you could, you know, you still hurting over your baby mama, or you still hurting over your last relationship. You know what I'm saying? Even some of you could be like, well, I ain't been doing, you know, you don't have to have sex to still have that hurting or lingering on you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you don't have to mess with a bunch of people. You don't have to do X, Y, and Z for this to still be lingering within your sacral chakra, okay? Maybe you can't get up because of these things. I don't know. Just saying, okay? I just want to make it, this isn't just about ladies. Like, gentlemen hold the same traumas, okay, in their sacral chakra as well. And so you see, it says, open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. So I feel like because your sacral chakra is blocked, or because you have things that you need to heal within that, I feel like it is not allowing you to open up your heart all the way. Okay, it's blocking some sort of love, and you can give love to people, but it's blocking the love that you give yourself, or it's blocking the love that you receive from others. Okay, you know, whatever the case may be, but that's just really the energy that I'm picking up on. All right, guys, so this is your coffee cup reading. I love you, and I love you for free. I will catch you in the next reading. Until then, peace.